He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Pass finds Maliki Monteva. Complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
15-yard line. 2 yards on the pick.
Back-to-back carries here. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
At the 5-yard line. Brings up third down.
They give it to him again. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Changing it up here, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Ready.
Now the first carry between Sean Junkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second down pass play coming. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast. We need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Pack. Bronco 80.
Third and long for him here. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Ready.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. Moss finds the football. Complete. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Already.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Looking quickly here. First down throw for Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. The give now out of the shotgun. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Try and pick this up on the ground. And they only did a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Put down. Here's Jackson. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
First down, Minnesota.
Here we go.
Back to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 10.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. From the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Dicker connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And This drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Throwing
line.
now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Has it downfield, working the left. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Lamar throwing again. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 14, Vikings 10.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. Running it after the penalty. Giving a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. Trucks a defender. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 42. There's a dive up the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw here. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be brought down as he sets his offense up with a 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college, but that's his first in the NFL using his legs.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 3.
17. Bears 14. Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jackson now to return it. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Bears 21, Vikings 17. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboys 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. This is a heater going deep. Big game downfield. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. And goes to the hurry up here.
First down, Minnesota.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Dragon 60.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Running in the red zone. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Jackson now to return it. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, here's a handoff. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits it through the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down.
We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for it. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Third down.
To throw. This is called in by Montalban. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here he is to throw. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Rolling back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Jackson trying to sneak it. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.